Alright, I'm the biggest dumbass there is, by the way. So this is being part 3 because I wasn't paying attention and my phone died in part 2. And I don't like editing videos because it takes like 3 times longer to upload them and shit. I just do all my videos fucking raw and stuff, so you guys got to watch part 2 with me getting cut off, of course, and stuff like that. I'm making this right after, by the way, so yeah. So Asta, yeah, so Asta was fighting, Sally, right? So that's basically happened. If you watch part 2, you would know what happened. I'll do a little tiny recap. So basically, Fugolin was captured after beating that one dude that can control puppets and shit like that. Asta, he found the spatial mage right off the bat because he has crazy sensing abilities now. Because he is Asta, the reincarnation of Itachi Uchiha. So, yeah. Sally wants Asta because his fucking ocular magic that's never been seen before. Bro, I don't even know if there is ocular magic in the fucking Black Clover universe, but if there is, I created a new one, fucking Sharingan. So his ocular magic, or Sharingan, if you don't know that, he's a wielder of two blades, the Tanto and the straight katana. Um, He wears a black shirt, has the scarf of the Akatsuki pattern on it because a little throwback, and then a little just a little something before the thing for Itachi and stuff like that. So yeah, so of course, with that, yeah. So basically, we go back to it. Sally was so basically, he was about to use a brand new fire spell he learned, right? He got from Fuegoleon. So yeah, he of course he was going through it as he goes. This is gonna be a very powerful fire spell, as I feel like Itachi would know this because Itachi is a prodigy and all. So I say this is the Majestic Destroyer Flame. As you've seen Madara use it, I see why not. Asta or Itachi would have known about it, right? It may be like a forbidden technique or something like that, but I think it is Uchiha style technique. So I see why not. It's the bad. Like I can see why Itachi could use that and have it, right. So yeah, with that, Asta would go Majestic Destroyer Flame, actually melting half of the gel salamander, or well, whatever it was she had. She makes whatever she made. I think it was like one of those ugly ass fishes that could walk on and stuff like that. It was weird. I don't fucking know. So yeah, Asta, of course, he burnt half of it as well. She's like, "Oh wow, that was fire magic as well. Oh, it'd be a perfect experimentation." Yes, perfect. As he's like, I think I should not have used that. As he's like, well, because it doesn't matter because look behind you. And she goes, what? He goes, I made you look. And doing so, that allowed Asta time to put a couple illusions up, right? Asta, of course. He's like, I could try that. I'm gonna use this in combat, see how it works. I'm giving Asta the crow clones, and one of the crows inside of it can relay information. So yeah, I'm allowing that to happen because because it's really dope. So yeah, Asta's like made a crow clone, but it put a lot of mana into it, so it could be more it could be more durable to say. So doing so, he would have made the clone and will use a illusion on himself to make him look invisible. But he was really just helping it. He made it look invisible to Sally, but his clone was clearly there. He made his clone look invisible to everybody else, so it looked like Sally, well, was just a retard. Um, and was like stunned or something like that, but she was like going crazy or something, like people would think that. So In doing so, Asta, of course, the Asta clone would have got captured and like we got what we came for. Let's leave, guys. Doing so, yeah. So the invisible, the invisible illusion that he put on himself was actually working for everybody. So he was just chilling there watching everybody fight. He did help Noelle out a couple times because well, she looked like she was struggling against another dude. I don't know who the hell the dude was. Like I don't fucking care though. I mean, he probably is a part in it at some point, but who cares? As sacrifices. So yeah, Asta, he was like, as basically like Leopold's like, no, Asta, don't take him, no. As basically they would disappear in the spatial magic, and she goes, oh man. As Asta walks up behind them, as they're like, they took Asta, no way. Oh my goodness, they took Asta. So Asta walks up behind him and just wipes the sweat off his forehead and goes, whew, man, that was a tough fight. As Leopold looks up, also goes, "Wait, what?" No. He goes, "Remember my new spell I made? The crow clone. Remember?" He goes, "Wait, that was one." He goes, "Yes, it was." He goes, "What do you think? It works pretty well, huh?" He goes, "It does." But wouldn't they know? He goes, "Don't worry about it." So basically, back with the clone, he's like, don't take me, blah blah blah. He's basically acting out and stuff like that. He already knows he's a clone. He's like, yeah, fucking whatever, dude. So basically now, like, the whole thing where Julius saving Asta would happen, but this is just a clone. So Julius would save Asta, but he was like, wait a minute, this is a weird thing. Like, what the fuck? Is this actually Asta? Like, as basically he'd be saved as he would basically appear out of nowhere. As Julius would appear as, fully going has not finished his fight with some. He hasn't appeared out of the portal yet, the spatial portal yet. So yeah. So yeah. So basically, the wizard Julius would appear out of nowhere, and it was like, he was like, "Yo!" Basically, had the Asta clone in his hands. As he would see another Asta, he goes, "Wait!" As he has stars, and he goes, "What type of magic is this? Is it illusion? Is it what is it? Is your part of your ocular magic? What is it?" As Asta goes, "It's part of my spirit, my my illusion spirit." He goes, "You have a spirit? When? Where?" Goes, "Oh, I forgot I didn't tell you, huh?" Goes, "There's more spirits, you know that?" He goes, "Yeah, I know." Goes, "Oh, you do?" He goes, "Yeah, I've always known. I just never told anybody because I didn't want people looking for them. But yeah, because people get power hungry and blah blah blah." As he goes, "Yeah, right." As he said, Itachi appear. As Itachi would appear, be like, "Oh, so you're the Wizard King. Nice to meet you, Jewish Nova Chrono, Nova Chrono, right? That's how you say it." He goes, "Oh, nice to meet you too, Itachi." He goes, "So you're a spirit?" He goes, "I am." He goes, "It looks like you might have one as well." He goes, "No, I almost did. It was very close, but he didn't like, he didn't like my attitude." He goes, "Oh." He goes, "Oh, you must have had one of those weird time spirits because usually I'm really a lot like you." He goes, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah." Bro, I fucked up. Oh, so yeah, he goes, "Huh, interesting." He goes, as then the portal opened up, Asa goes, "Oh, wait, what? A portal?" He goes, who can it be? As basically a body would flop out of it, being Fuegolan on missing an arm. He's like, as they're like, "Captain!" As basically Asa like rushes over to Captain at like really fast speeds. It Juice is like, "Whoa, what the fuck? I didn't know he was that fast." Because God damn, fucking Fuegolan is a missing arm. Okay, cool. As as Asa goes, as also showed up next to him, like in a fucking like he teleported my dude. As then Leopold finally get there as well. As he goes, "Brother, what happened? You're bleeding. We need to stop it." He's, Mimosa was actually there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we forget. I forgot about Mimosa being there, right? So yeah, she was there, like starting healing him and stuff like that. As he goes, as he's like, He's like, fuck, that shit hurted, bro. He's like, no, he's like, I don't know what he said actually, but he was like, uh, he goes, be careful, that dude's tough. So it's basically it was the only thing he was really allowed to say. The only thing he could really say before he like passed out blood loss was like, damn, that shit hurted. I really want to add that, but I know it's really fucking stupid. Damn, that shit hurted. No, he was basically like, he, he goes, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna say now. Fuck. Besides that, damn, that shit hurted. Let's think. I can't have him be like, yeah, Asta, you're in control of the fucking Crimson Lion Kings. Oh my god, I forgot the fucking name of the group. Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. How stupid can I be? Let's think. How dumb can I be, guys? How dumb? Crimson Lion Kings. Yeah, that's what it is, right? I think it is. Bro, brain fart. Swear to God, brain farts are stupid and dumb. Yeah, so he's like, he basically goes, as he chuckles, he goes, I'll be fine, don't worry about me. As Asa goes, yeah, you lost an arm, don't worry about you. Whatever we do, don't fucking worry about you losing an arm. She goes, calm down, I'll be fine, I promise. So maybe I'll even get. Because, by the way, if I die and Mary Milona never comes back, Asta, you're in charge, by the way. Because, why me? He goes, well, you're the only one that's hot headed enough to be there. Well, as Leopold's like, what do I mean, bro? He's like, you're a bitch. He just dies. No, bro, that would be so fucked. I'm not doing that. As he goes, basically goes, try to get your sister back. She'd be able to handle the guy I fought 100%. As Austin goes, oh, you mean you're gonna marry me alone, right? You mean the crazy girl she always talk about? He said, hey, I don't want to talk to her. No, he was more like, how can we find her, basically? He's like, tell her that I died. He's like, he just like, as he passes out, it's like, yeah, okay, buddy, I'm gonna do that 100%. So basically now, like, the Wizard King's like, damn, I could have stopped his fucking bleeding. I'm a dumbass. Like, bro, the Wizard King could have been there and been like, alright, freeze blood, stop now, yeet. I mean, like, bro, I swear to God, but I mean, like, it doesn't give that dramatic effect when, something dope happens in the future with, like, going on, right? So, yeah, it doesn't give that really dramatic effect. So, yeah, let me think. So, yeah, basically there was I know Julius is finally realized he goes, oh, maybe I should stop all his whole body. Maybe he would stop fucking dying. It would be a pretty good idea. So basically he does that, right? And well, yeah. So doing so, he put him in like a time ball where he could stop, fucking dying. And Willie goes, well, we'll get him to someone to get healed. Don't worry about it. Leopold, you too, Asta. By the way, you're in charge until Mary Malone gets back, okay, Asta? Asta goes, but why me? He goes, because you were you were the trusted one out of almost everybody out of your whole squad besides Leopold and the vice captain. The vice captain doesn't like taking head charge all the time. He's there for being more like a counselor to like going on whenever he needs help with decisions. So, since you're the only smart one out of the group so far I've seen so far, you are, well, I'll place you as the captain spot for now. It also means you'll be getting a rank up as well, but we'll worry about that after this invasion's over with. I think it is, as Asta goes, I think it is over with, Captain. Uh, uh, Julius. I think it is over with Wizard King. He goes, I can't, I sense all the fighting stopped. Nobody's fighting anymore. So yeah, Asta is like, fucking here we go again. He goes, well, I guess don't worry, Wizard, Mr. Wizard King. I'll make sure that I'll I'll run the squad exactly like Captain would. And I'll do it until Captain's sister gets here. I hope she's not really crazy as everybody says she is, though. Kind of said that underneath his breath. As Leopold goes, I totally agree with Asta being the captain until my sister gets back. That was kind of surprising to like Asta. He's like, damn, like, why? Like, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, I'm not ready for it. I really want to be captain, but since you are a part of the squad, either become Wizard King or the captain. That's what I'm fine with, though. So yeah, since you are like my best friend anyways, I'm fine with you becoming the captain for the temporary captain for a while. I mean, you probably are the second strongest out of the whole squad, besides, of course, my brother, but my sister isn't really part of a squad. She's part of the family, though, so that does kind of make her part of, I guess. So that makes you like the third strongest. As he goes, okay, but you're really taking your brother and almost dying very, very good. He goes, I am very worried about him and all, but I do know that the person that he's going to get healed by is going to do perfectly fine. Asta goes, he may be in a coma. The amount of blood he probably lost. He was paler than a ghost when we saw him. He might be in a coma for a long time. Who knows? The body of us, our bodies are weird. We never know what could really happen to him. We just gotta hope he comes back safe. But the time now, we have to worry about this time now. Clover Kingdom is now probably in a bad state. It's basically like Julius is still there holding like Flagoleon. No, like he already left and with Flagoleon and stuff, but he came back because he was gonna take them back to the top capital, because since Asta is being partial captain for now, he has to be up with the whole meeting, right? Till Mariona gets back. It's gonna be like a couple weeks until she gets back, until she gets the news and all that. So yeah. So he had to take him. He's got to take him to the captain meeting since Flagoleon's not there. He's already informed the vice captain that Flagoleon chose Asta to become the temporary captain for the month until he returns or when his sister returns. Of course, the vice captain was very, very chillax, and he does really respect Flagoleon's wishes. He does know that Asta is very, very capable mage, and he knows that Asta is not dumb and won't make some stupid decisions. He's probably the smartest one out of everybody in the Crimson Lion Kings, right? So he's like, yeah, I agree to that too. I'll inform everybody at the squad of Captain Flagoleon and Asta's temporary position until one of them get back. That was all chilling, right? So yeah, gotta make sure my phone doesn't fucking decide to die on me, bro. So yeah, Asta, he was like, yeah, he of course, he would basically, as Julius to be there, goes, good observation there, Asta. Yes, we are probably under attack by something. He goes, wait a minute. As he activates his Sharingan again, he goes, as he goes through like the memories of like what he can perfectly remember, as he goes, Captain Flagoleon didn't have his necklace, his pendant. He didn't have it. Goes, is that what they're after? Goes, it could be they're after the magic stones that enhance magic or mana and stuff. Goes, I know Yuno has one on as well, but it doesn't enhance his magic. It's just there to look pretty, I guess. But yeah. So I don't think the magic stones really enhance someone's mana until it physically touches them. I know like it's connected by a cord and it's touching their chest, but I don't think it enhances it until they run through their mana through it. Let's say that. So let's say that if Flagoleon just wore it because it was a pendant, the pendant of his family crest and stuff like that. So yeah, he had that one, and well, they had it as the Wizard King's like, I guess so. I guess that may be right. Sorry, well, we have to go to the captain's meeting. Since you're temporary captain, you have to show up. As Asta goes, well, fuck. He goes, can I not go? Because I kind of have, there's kind of a grudge of, Nozel kind of has a grudge, Captain Nozel kind of has a grudge on me. He goes, oh, I know all about that. Don't worry about it. He's even too worried about the Clover King to even realize that you're a captain for the temporary moment. As he goes, alright, I guess we could go. Because, by the way, Mr. Wizard King, how fast can you go? I mean, like, are you faster than time itself? Or, like, goes, man, that's my secret. Let's say I'm faster than light speed. Goes, so you are faster. Okay, cool, never mind. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to get from you today. Goes, as basically they would basically disappear as Leopold is basically with Noel and well now Mimosa. He's like he looks very determined. He's like as Noel goes, oh, what do you seem so determined about? He goes, my best friend just became the temporary captain of the squad. I have to make sure I pull my weight. We were just under attack by an unknown force and my brother got injured badly. Now we have to make sure that nobody else gets hurt. That's what we do. As Noel was like, damn, I didn't know this dude could be so damn serious. Most was like, is it really the right thing to make Asta captain? As he goes, Leopold's like, why? Because he's a commoner? He goes, no, but he just became a magic knight. Same with us. He goes, maybe you guys haven't noticed at all, but Asta is super, super smart. He may act dumb because that's just his personality, but when he puts his brain to something, he could outthink almost anybody here besides the Wizard King. He's very, very smart. Because that's why the Wizard King chose him to be the temporary captain. I would have chose him anyways. Because our vice captain's getting too old. He maybe have the experience, but Asta has the brain for it. And he can adapt to any situation with ease, as you've seen back in the dungeon and even here. He adapted to the situation by using a clone and switched out with it in a second. And we didn't even realize it until the very end. It really shows something about his skill. As Mimosa goes, I just hope he's gonna be okay. As Noah goes, I guess so. So basically back with Asta and all them, Yami, William, as William, everybody show up as basically Asta would be the only one standing out of all the captains as basically the Wizard King was sitting down too. Look, Asta goes, what are you doing? He goes, sorry, Mr. Wizard King, but I'm not really a captain. I'm just here standing in for my captain. I'm not sitting down in this chair. This is his chair and his spot. I'm only here to bring information to my squad, to the squad and all that, and give ideas. Because I respect that. As Nozel's like, who the hell? He goes, why is he temporary captain? He goes, because I made him that, as Julius would say. He goes, I made him temporary captain. I see the best fit out of all the whole line Crimson Lankings until, well, either Mary Manila gets back or Flagolan wakes up or gets better. Zelzel goes, whatever. Zasta just basically, he's standing up, pacing back and forth, thinking. As he's like, what does that have to do with the magic stones? The magic stones. Why do they want Captain's magic stone? Do they have any other more? Does any other people have magic stones that we don't know of? Could Yuno be a target as well since he has one? Or, he's basically thinking hard about this as he basically, but he's at the same time he's listening to the whole conversation. As Wizard King goes, he goes, I got an encounter what looks to be the head of, I had an encounter what looks like to be the leader of the whole group. They called himself the Midnight Eye Sun, whatever it's called. And, well, the person uses light magic. Asta goes, light magic. As Julius is also starts talking about how he saw, what looks to be a tablet that holds magic stones. Asta's mind starts working 1,000 thoughts per second as he's like, because magic stones, a tablet that looks like you hold them. As he remembers reading stuff of old history and stuff, and old history and everything, as he goes, bro, I forgot the name of the tablet, but I think it was like the Tree of Cliffhanger. No, that's the demon one, right? That's the demon one. I forgot what it is, but Asta's like, wait a minute. He goes, Mr. Wizard King goes, what did the person look like? As he goes, he, well, looked like an elf, really. As Asta goes, an elf. Weren't the elves destroyed about a couple, like 100 years ago or so? They're destroyed by people, us, because we got too greedy and they had too much mana. We thought that was to be a threat. We massacred the whole people during the wedding of, I think it was the first Wizard King's sister and the leader of the elves, I think it was. Goes, the tree, it goes, the tree, whatever the tablet does, it uses the magic stones. Certain magic stones. Let's see, what else? Doing so, it might revive. I mean, the only reason it could do is either destroy, it might be mass destruction, or even, well, this is a hard, like, conclusion, but even bring back all the elves that were once killed. I mean, it wouldn't be surprised if some of the magic people, some of the magic knights here could possibly be even reincarnations of them. I mean, hell, I could probably be a reincarnation of one, but who knows? Because I may sound crazy, Mr. Wizard King, but bro, my head is moving 1,000 seconds per sec, a million thoughts per second right here. As he kept on thinking and thinking, he goes, "What else could happen? What else could happen?" He just goes, "Wait, Mr. Wizard King." As Julius is like, "Just call me Julius, please. It's getting kind of." He goes, "Okay, sorry." He goes, "Julius, goes, what were the shapes of those magic crystals, the magic stones that were supposed to fit in there?" Whereas, because my brother Yuno has one. He had a pendant when he was first born, but I don't think it's one from here. I don't know if it is. I want to make sure he's not a target. Anybody who has a magic crystal or stone is a target to what we can assume could be a target for these people. As Julius is just, smiling during the whole time. As like all the captains are like, what the fuck is this kid talking about? As Julius kind of smiles and goes, you know, Asta. As Asta goes, yeah. He goes, what? I had the same exact conclusion as you. He goes, wait, really? He goes, it's like great minds think alike. As all the captains are like, wait, what? They thought the same thing. What the fuck, bro? This is weird as shit. As Asta goes, thanks for the praise, I guess, but at the same time, we still got to think about these guys. I don't care if I'm smart or not, but I want to make sure nobody else gets injured because of these people. I don't know, maybe a grudge or something like that. I mean, wait a minute. People could possibly have a second soul within them. Couldn't that be possible? I mean, I never have an actual dream. As the Wizard King goes, what do you mean? He goes, I always have this dream of someone named Itachi Uchiha. Someone that looks really similar to me. He had these same exact eyes as the Sharingan, and he used these hand signs to spit out these big old fireballs, as I think. They called whatever they're called, it was called chakra. But I don't know, I could be just a weird dream and me being crazy and all, but it's way too related. I've always had these dreams. I even had this whole life story growing up. Because it could be possible I could be a reincarnation of the person, or that was my past life. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually possible for even elves, people with crazy mana. I mean, someone that's not a royal and have crazy mana, they're either loved by mana, or they could be a reincarnation of somebody that used to be loved by mana. Like, think about it. I mean, there's so many possibilities we could go away with this. There's the possibility of them souls taking control of other bodies. That's also a possibility. The possibility somebody is the reincarnation, but they activate the second soul that's riding within somebody's body. As certain somebody in somebody else's body is kind of sweating right now. It's like, holy fuck, this dude is figured out our whole ass plan, my dude. Oh my god, we gotta kill him. We gotta kill him. We gotta kill him. As basically William's like, shut up. As Asta heard that, he goes, what do you mean? Shut up. Because, are you saying something? Captain William goes, oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Asta's like, I call Cat. Like, what the fuck? Second soul talking to, as he basically does that and looks at William and goes, never mind, we'll talk about that. I'll think about that later, he says. Goes to Scar, goes, Goes, maybe it has to do with sacrifices, but I don't, there's a lot of possibilities with this. Man, I've never thought this hard in my life, but whatever, it gives a good exercise, I guess. So, which Joyce goes, this is all I can think of right now, it's the same as you. So I think we should just go on what we have for now, and make sure we try to find any magic stones we can. Try to keep them our safe opportunities, and our safes. Also goes, we also look through the bankery and the bank and all that, the reserve, the fucking money of all the riches that the Clover Kingdom has. Doing that to make sure nobody else of high, status can look through those. Even all the royals, we have to do that. It's better to protect the Clover Kingdom than be petty about having to go search people's belongings. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Because we know that Captain had one. He had his pendant. It was a magic stone. Who else knows that any other royal would have one? Anybody wearing one would be in danger. Even my brother, As basically they came to the conclusion that they're just going to look for all the stones, right? So yeah. So with all that, they would basically all go back to their squads. Also coming back, telling them, basically, all of them being like, all right, what's up? All right, Captain, what was it? Zosta goes, please don't call me Captain. I'm not the captain here. I'm just temporarily. I'm just here filling out the spot since I'm just smart. That's all. Please just call me Asta like normal. I don't like being called Captain. That's not my position. That's our captain's position. Don't you? As they're like, alright then, Asta, sir. As they're like, I guess that works. So now, what we figured out is that there are people. Well, I'm going crazy over this and stuff, but we have to look for magic stones. The one that Captain had on at all times. You remember how you guys remember what that pendant he used to wear? Some pendants are usually magic stones. I'm pretty sure they were created by the first Wizard King. And I think he had a helper as well, but I don't know who it is. So, because Asta reads a lot, by the way, he reads a shit ton of stuff. Being in a higher squad, he gets more information. He can get more information easier as well. Being in the ranking, of course, of an intermediate right now, he of course can. Also, by the way, he got his ranking went up. By the way, after that, his ranking went up to senior. He went up to senior 3, so that's about 3 ranks up. Because he went to senior 1 to senior 2 to senior 3 now, so that 3 ranks up. So basically, he is now vice captain level and all that. As he basically goes, we found out that magic stones. They're looking for magic stones for this tablet. I think to either bring souls of the undead elves, the dead elves, back into the bodies of bodies to people that have similar magic, or even if they have second souls within them, they would just reawaken. As he tells the whole thing, and they're all like amazed, like, bro, they thought all that off the one little attack, bro. They're like, as in the vice captain's like, damn, might as well just get my spot up. This kid's something amazing, that's for sure. As Asta keeps on going, he goes, well, because alright, He goes, okay, since I'm temporary captain, I will be going through and giving you missions, of course, until either Miss Mary Malone gets here, or even Captain recovers. So I won't be going on any of these missions with you. I'm sorry. I might go on a couple that need my certain skill, of course, but we'll be sitting on missions, and be careful. Also, this is for the Clover Kingdom and everything else. Don't be petty because you guys think you're higher ranking. Be with your comrades, even if you're with the Black Bulls or anybody that you think is lower than us. Don't. They are comrades at this time. Our whole capital is getting attacked by one group. We all need to work together to push off that group. Alright? As they're like, aye aye. Oh no. As Asa goes, good. I'll be going through a bunch of missions tonight and giving you them all to seem necessary skill. He goes, I don't know the vice captain's name. He goes, Vice Captain, come with me. He goes, I need your help because you have a lot more experience than I do. She goes, sure thing, kiddo. He goes, alright. That's basically they start going through all the missions during the night, and well, yeah. But during the night, at some point, he's like, after all this, I'm resigning from vice captain. Asa goes, why's that? He goes, why are you doing that? He goes, well, because you're going to be the next vice captain. Me and Captain already talked about it many times. Because when we think you're ready, you're going to take up my position. I'm getting too old for this job, kid. And I just needed somebody to take my position. Because this would be my last rodeo. Hopefully I don't die out there, so I can see you and Captain become some great mages in the future, along with Leopold. I almost forgot his name for a second. As he goes, appreciate it, Vice Cap, but no need to get sentimental with all that right now. We have a job to do. We should get to doing it. We're almost done though. I've thought of almost in many ways. Because we won't be sitting Leopold though. He goes, why is that? He goes, I need him by my side. He's my right-hand man in all the things. He knows me better than anybody else, so if anything does happen to me, and he knows something's up and I get cloned or something like that, or somebody tries to mimic me, he's the one that could possibly stop them from entering the place to look for any magic stones that we might have here. As he goes, good point. Alright, what's next? As Asa goes, well, let's see. Oh, I'm tired. Give me a second. So yeah. So they basically stayed up all night giving everybody missions and all that, and well, yeah. Asta afterwards is pretty exhausted, but yeah. The next day, they basically be out on the course. They basically be out in the food hall as they're all waiting there for, well, their temporary captain. Or as they really do think that he would be a really good captain, honestly. So they're just waiting for him. So yeah, Asta, of course, is well, as he gets there, he goes, alright, I've gotten everybody down. We'll be keeping about a third of you here to, of course, protect the capital, while the rest of you go search out. Each squad will have a mana sensor. Mana stones have a very tiny scent of mana. If you really focus on it, you could sense it. He goes, but it's very, very difficult. I'll be sending the most skilled that we have. He goes, I'm a skilled one as well, but I have to stay here and watch over the capital along with all the other captains. He goes, Leopold is basically standing next to Asta. He goes, as basically everybody come up here. He goes, alright, everybody and they'll basically send everybody on their missions, giving everybody a handout, telling them where to go and what people they would have in their squad. The captains of the squads, of course, would get him, and they would go get everybody up. get everybody. As basically afterwards, Asta as Leopold's like, damn, Asta, man, you really know how to run a squad. Jeez, I've never seen them work this hard in my life. It's because it's for captain. That's why. Our captain was almost murdered by these guys. They want to get some sort of revenge. Almost killed. He's in a coma, you know that, right? He goes, yeah, I know. He goes, but why aren't you sending me on one? He goes, it's because just in case anybody tries to, mimic me. I know you're the only one that knows that a lot about me since the captain's gone. And I don't really talk to anybody else here. Well, I'm not really that close to everybody else here like I am with you and Captain. She goes, oh, he goes, what if somebody mimics me? He goes, and then that's the vice captain goes, well, that's why I'm here too. Just in case one of you get a mimic, either of us can check it out and take care of it. That's basically, they're like, wow, that's a good idea. So basically, yeah. So basically, they'll be sending on a bunch of missions and all that. During the time, Asta, of course, has been, conspiring, and, not conspiring, he's been working with Julius a lot. Since Julius is very, very impressed with Asta's mind, he was very surprised by how much Asta's mind works and crazy it works, right? So, yeah, that's fucking crazy, bro. This kid is something else. But he was very, very interested in the same thing about what Asta said about the reincarnation of souls. People having a second soul within them, but it's just not, they're not awake. So basically, during a couple of weeks of them, talking and working together, there was an incident that happened about the last day, being that someone broke into, of course, where all the safes, where some magic stones were at, and took them. As Asta goes, as he basically runs in, it was called a meeting, but it was false. It was a fake meeting that was called, but it was just called for Asta alone. Julius was there. He's like, because I think you may be right, Asta. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, souls, another soul being inside his soul. He goes, but what happened? He goes, the magic stones that we've collected were all taken. And there's only one person only a couple people know of that. Asta goes, it's William. And she goes, what? Why are you blaming William? He goes, it's obvious. The mark on his head. He was born with a defect. Notice he looks very freaked out at first when all this first happened. That's not what a captain should look like during a time of crisis. It's almost as he had another emotion within him. Then during my explanation back in the first meeting, he said shut up like he was talking to something within his head. So he has the light mat, and I've done some snooping around with my crow, with itachi and all sorts, and found that there's another grimoire in the possession of course, of Captain William. It's a light magic book, as I could tell. My crow barely got a look of it, but he could tell by just looking at it. It works with light magic, more specifically, light sword magic, as what you remember seeing. As Julius is like, damn. He goes, that was my guess as well, but you definitely put the butter on top of the toast. That is 100%. There's no way he could overlook that. He could be set up, though. But there's no way that I could even got in there myself. Me being fast as I could possibly go, and being as sneaky as I could possibly be, but having a spear really does help sometimes, honestly. Goes, I guess so, but I just can't believe that William would, as Austin goes, betray us. He goes, yeah. He goes, Julius thinks, I guess, but as Austin goes, it could possibly be that whoever the second soul or spirit that's inside of Captain William, it could be that it could have been his very first friend. You never know. He could be the only person that he had with him in the very beginning, and he made a promise to him. And well, maybe he didn't want to go back on that promise. Julius, he goes, I'm betting on that too. I found him when he was younger, and well, yeah, he had nobody. The scar was a burden to him on his head. So yeah, Asta goes, well, it looks like we found our culprit, but I wouldn't be surprised if he went the second, whoever it is, came after you next. But just be careful. All right. Nobody wants to lose we don't want to lose our Wizard King as well. We've already lost a very, very good captain. As Julius goes, well, don't worry. That position of yours is getting lifted off. He goes, is Captain not back? And he goes, no, his sister's back. Mary Malona, she's back and all healthy and all. As he goes, all right. Let me think. So during that time, the Black Bulls did the whole underwater arc, right? But Asta being a captain for the moment, he could not go on that. He probably would have gone on it because of Julius, but since he was a captain at the moment and being big brain for the whole time, he couldn't go on it, right? So, let's say the whole thing happened, right? And well, this time they actually held their own without Asta and his anti-magic from canon and stuff. So yeah, they held their own and well, fucking Yami's like, yeah, what's good, G? And then clapped the fuck out of the dude, killing him and all. So yeah, that one was dead. So there, nobody got really cursed. Nobody got the cursed magic within him, and well, Asta definitely has his arms in this one. So that means the witch, of course, the diamond mages, of course, went to go fight someone. I don't know why the diamond mages were there in the first place, but yeah. So with that whole arc with the witch's forest, the blood witch, of course, she did realize. Let's just say she did realize that she was being kind of a bitch. So yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop being a bitch and kind of protect my fucking place, right? And so yeah, she was like, all right. So basically, she beat that one girl who had the salamander and stuff. So beating her, she would lose salamander. Mars would get his little girlfriend back, and the other dude, of course, would lose to the blood witch and stuff like that. So yeah, even though she's like fucking 300 years old or whatever. So yeah, basically that would all happen. She would then reconcile and be like, damn, maybe I treated my daughter kind of fucked up. Maybe I was just a little power hungry, even though I'm a couple hundred years old and really powerful. Just maybe I was being a little power hungry. Vanessa, she did get her fate cat, whatever she named it, whatever it's called. She did get her little cat and stuff like that. So yeah, next of course would be Mary Milona becoming, the new captain for the Crimson Lion Kings until Fuegoleon came back. During the time, Asta was actually given the spot of vice captain, since the guy's like, yeah, Mary Milona's back, I cannot deal with her, so there you go, Asta, have fun. Basically, that's really what happened. Mary Milona, of course, she was very impressed by Asta and how his deduction and stuff went, and she, of course, was very impressed how she ran the whole squad. Of course, they were all really fired up afterward. They were all working like their asses off. She's ever seen the squad work so hard before, so she's like, damn, maybe I should, just leave. It's like they're doing pretty fine, but and she's like, they need training. As Asta was like basically talking to Mary Malone, she's like, so you're the brat that my brother always talks about, huh? As Asta goes, you still talk to your brother? I thought you guys were like, I thought you like left because you like didn't like it here or something. He goes, oh, I didn't like it here, but doesn't mean I don't talk to my family. There's also, we'll be starting training sessions more on. He goes, training sessions, and why what? He goes, well, since the whole Midnight Sun thing happened, and now they have all the stones. We're gonna need to train and get our power up more. That even means you, kiddo. I'm going to teach the next up and coming captain of Crimson Lion King is a new vice captain of Crimson Lion King is thinking too about mana. All right. As also goes, sure thing, Cap. She's sure thing, Captain. Is why don't you call me Cap? He goes, because that's for Fuego. That's for Captain for Fuego. He is our captain. You're just here. And he goes, and he stopped realizing, never mind. All right, what's up, Captain? What's up, Cap? And she goes, that's what I thought. He goes, women are troublesome, he says. She goes, now I sound like a Nara. He goes, wait, what's a Nara? Why do I know that? What the hell? He goes, an old past life, whatever that the fuck, whatever the hell that was, whatever. Asta has not realized it, but he did unlock his Mangekyo stage for the Sharingan while seeing, their captain basically get almost murdered. He didn't know that. So yeah. He hasn't had time to look through his book and all that. He hasn't gone on missions. He's been there talking with the Wizard King and getting a plan sorts out. They come up with a plan, of course, to have the whole Magic Knights tournament thingy, and then they would pick the strongest out of that to, of course, come and the strong out of those to, of course, come and become part of that whole Magic Knight squad thing. So during the time, Mary Milona has taken the whole Crimson Lion King squad, of course, to the Mana volcano, right? Doing so, she was like, they're like, oh my god, it's fucking hot as shit here, dude, Jesus. Ooh, how much time? It's been 52 minutes. 52 minutes, guys, 52 minutes. So basically, they're like, damn, it's like, shit, it's hot as fuck here, bruh. There's so much mana. And it also goes, so this is a mana zone. This is like a mana zone, right? Because, so you know about that? He goes, kind of. Just know that it's the domain that most mana, pure elemental mana, of course, really resides the most. He goes, you don't know that much about mana, do you? He goes, no, not really. I've read a lot all about it, but I understand the most. Which is good. I guess you haven't been the most promising one out of all of us here anyways. I've heard from my stupid brother that you've learned mana sensing in a week. He was more like a couple days, but yeah. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, I learned how to master, but I learned how to expand my zone. She goes, oh, so we got a little prodigy here, huh? He goes, well, try this, as she would do a mana skin. And she goes, wait, what's that? He goes, I just put mana around my skin. And he goes, mana skin. He goes, mana skin? I'm guessing it protects you from the mana all around us. More like a training exercise, right? She goes, yeah, precisely. So yeah. He also goes, oh, geez. He goes, well, that's pretty simple. And he basically coats himself in mana. He goes, well, there you go. She goes, wow, okay, this is kind of anticlimactic, she says. He goes, I guess it kind of was, but yeah. So what's next? As everybody else is trying the mana skin, she goes, I mean, we could just, I guess we could just meet everybody there and I'll help you out up there as well. And she goes, oh, alright, bet. And this one, Mary Ellen was being, of course, pretty fucking nice to Asta, because, well, this dude just saved the whole fucking Crimson Lion King squad, because she got caught up. She would have been there earlier, of course, but he was doing such a well job. She has respect for him. Be able to see, him being the one to basically see their captain almost die in front of his eyes, and then taking up position after such a captain was just there and doing so great at being a captain. She has respect for him, of course, but she's, of course, still stronger than him, of course. Like, why wouldn't he be stronger? So, yeah. So, yeah, Asta's like, let me think. he basically like he's running up there with just pure physical strength. And I was like, what the hell? She like stop like using her flying shit and stuff. She basically like she stopped next to him. Like, what are you doing? He goes, well, I gotta train as well. I usually train my physical body since I don't have an elemental magic besides fire. I can't, of course, make myself faster. I can make myself faster with mana, but I gotta train my physical body, so I can be faster. Doing this in this high pressure area will, of course, it would be like adding weights to it. She goes, I guess that works. He goes, well, I'll meet you up there then. As everybody else was, of course, there struggling. They're like, damn, this shit fucking difficult, my dude. Leopold's like, damn, I can't do this. This shit difficult as fuck. As, yeah. So yeah, Asta, of course, he was like, let me think. Perfect flame magic, am I right? I just thought about something. So yeah, Asta, he basically made it up there as like Mary Malone would be up there. Wow, my voice just cracked. Cool. Mary Malone would be up there. She was like, not bad, not bad. You made up here a lot faster than I expected. He goes, I may look thin, but I am pretty strong. I've been working out forever. Because all you have you? He goes, yeah, I have. She goes, okay, whatever. He goes, well, this is what we're here to enjoy. As she basically points to a hot spring. He goes, a hot spring? He goes, yeah, it's a mana hot spring. It also soothes your mana. Well, it soothes your mana as well. It makes you feel more relaxed. And basically, she starts getting dressed in and there. He goes, that's a pretty ballsy move. You know that. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, well, getting dressed in front of a dude who's obviously only just turned 15 and hormones started hitting him. And yeah, so I don't think the older people of the group, even your younger brother, would like to see you like this. As he goes, she goes, well, do you have a alternative? He goes, yeah, make a little area for yourself while the dudes, they split the females, dudes, split it females, males, okay? She goes, I don't have earth magic though. He goes, how about this? As he basically he basically brings out the book, his grimoire, and just stands in the middle between the hot spring. He goes, I'll put a, of course, how about this? I will put a illusion of a stone wall here. You can walk through it, of course, if you want to spy on people, but I will not tell them my side of this. Of course, you can spy on us if you want, because I don't give a fuck. Flying shit. I probably won't be in here long. I need to go train. If I'm gonna avenge for what they did to Cap, I'm gonna make sure that they get it paid back twice. Even if it may be a villain. As he said that under his breath, he goes, what? I might not be here long anyways. I might just start going to the most strongest point I can find in the volcano. And of course, train there, but yeah. He goes, but this is a little privacy for you females. Since he is itachi, I don't see him being affected by any like nude girl. Especially it was Mary Milano, which she's fucking smoking hot, my dude. Smoking, get it? Because she uses fire. That's a knee slapper, my dude. So he's like, here, the invisible wall, not invisible, see-through wall, here you go. No, he goes, here is a wall. Get someone from, I know one of the girls on our squad one of the males and one of the girls have a rock mage, so just tell them to replace this with rocks so the illusion does not fully, unless you want like peeping on dudes. But that's your own little problem, and I don't care. As basically he just undresses as well as he takes his shirt off, unattaches his katana and his fucking fuck, I forgot the other name of the blade. I'm a dumbass. Stupid. So yeah, he takes that off, but he's just in like As he snaps his finger, as now he's wearing, swim trunks. He goes, there. Now you can't see my penis. Deuces. And she's like, what? What the fuck just happened? Because one, he wasn't affected by me at all, and two, he's wearing a fucking illusion swim trunks. I guess that will work. I was like, hey. It's basically, she's like, interesting. Okay, never had a dude react like that to me and dressing in front of him, but whatever. She basically get on the girl's side and all that. So yeah. So with that, basically Asta be chilling in the hot springs. He goes, damn, she was like Captain was right about this. It does really soothe your mana. Makes you feel more relaxed. She goes, I should come here more often. She goes, I probably will, thinking about it. As he goes, I think that's enough for me. I'm burning up like a fried chicken in a fucking greaser, he says. Wait, what the hell what is a greaser, he thinks? Why did I even say that? Weird. As he goes, well, enough with that. I am going to start trying. As he hops out, as everybody starts getting there, as they're like, as he's like, oh, you guys decided to show up? He goes, what? He goes, how long have you been here? Leopold says, he goes, I've been here for about like 30 minutes. And your sister's been here for about like an hour, and she's been bubbling up and toasting in that on the other side as well. And he goes, no, and do not pink or she will probably kill you. As Leopold goes, that sounds like my sister. Because I recommend you don't. They already know that and stuff, but he's just making sure. He goes, also, you with the rock magic. But he said his name, right? I don't know his name, just a random ass dude. He goes, rock magic. Can you replace my illusion with actual rock magic? As he goes, oh, yeah, sure. As he basically replaces it with rock magic, he goes, there. As he snaps his fingers, the illusion goes away. As now the rock magic looks pretty good. He goes, as he looks like the exact replica, he goes, huh, alright, cool. I'll be heading off the train. Leopold, do you want to relax here or you want to come with me? As he goes, I'll relax here. I'm pretty tired. He goes, don't worry, hot spring like soothes your mana. It's crazy. As basically, he would basically start walking off as he's sensing for the highest zone he could find. That being inside the volcano near to the core. As he goes, that must be really hot down there, Jesus. He goes, well, it's my time to train. So basically, we're going to do like 2 weeks, I say, 2 weeks of pure training. They have 2 weeks to get their shit ready. They're going to have that little tournament, of course. And then they're going to go to the hideout for the midnight sun, right? Then the whole invasion thingy happens, and all that shit happens, and then Asta becomes Wizard King. Wait a minute, what? When did that happen? I'm just kidding. That doesn't actually happen, by the way, so yeah. Basically, Asta's like, let's see. As he basically makes the core, and he started all his training, but he multiplied it by 5 times. Asta, besides doing 2,000 push-ups, he'd be doing 10,000 push-ups in a high-density mana zone while also wearing mana skin and also practicing other mana techniques he got from Mary Minona while they were talking for a bit. So during the time, actually being in a high concentrated mana zone, Asta, of course, being that in a high concentrated zone like that, really did affect him a lot. He naturally absorbed the fire mana and stuff like that, and he got really, really, of course, his mana, of course, got a lot stronger because, he does have an aspect of fire mana. Being fire mana all around them was pretty crazy. That's why Marilona was so fucking strong. She was there forever. But Asta even sleeping in the highest mana zone for about 2 weeks and training there, and finding food to eat, high mana zone food, bro. This dude, his mana skyrocketed. He has an amount of mana even, that's the same Mary Marilona. She, of course, took breaks during the time and actually didn't train 2 weeks straight inside the highest mana zone. She isn't that crazy, but Asta is a different dude. He's a whole different being, bro. So, yeah. He is Itachi's reincarnation. So, he has to be a whole new level, right? So yeah, during the time, Asta, of course, he hasn't had a change of clothes, of course, in 12 weeks. So a couple of sleeves, of course, are burnt. There's holes in the shirt everywhere. He has like holes all over his pants that are burn marks. Yeah, his scarf, of course, is somehow perfectly fine. He's like, that's fucking weird. I wonder why. As he's like, well, next. As basically he is now with, well, he's basically walking back down the volcano. Marilyn was like, just on the bottom. She's getting ready to start her workout. She's like, huh? How? When? What? When did you go up there? He goes, I've been up there for 2 weeks. He goes, I've been training in the highest mana zone. He goes, today's the tournament, right? He goes, actually, that's not like another week. He goes, oh, well, see you later. And he starts walking back. And she's like, can I join you? He goes, if you want. I mean, you probably trained here anyway, so you probably have no effect on you. He goes, actually, I haven't trained here about 2 years. It's been a long time, so it does have a slight effect. She goes, yeah, all right, let's get going then. If you want to come. Just what? Give me a second. So yeah, Asta was like, yeah. So they basically, Marilyn actually stayed up there with Asta this time. She was like, damn, this kid's workout regimen's fucking crazy, my dude. So basically, both the vice captain and the captain have been missing for a week now, and the whole squad's like, what are we supposed to do? It's they basically hear like they've actually some of the censor was actually feel Asta and Mary Malone coming back. They're like, huh. So like, why does he feel so much more? Why does Asta feel so much stronger? Jesus. Because Vice Caps is amazingly stronger. Jesus. They can feel the mana just being hella strong. Asta, he was basically being loved by mana. So Mary Leona, she trained a lot and she was very strong because her mana capacity, right? So her training for like all her life and stuff, hunting mana beasts down, becoming really strong, was all because she worked hard. When Asta, him being a prodigy and loved by mana, he absorbs mana like it was nothing else, and naturally his mana gets even stronger then. So yeah, so basically it's basically Mary Luna is a work. She is a genius of hard work to say, and also is just a fucking genius, my dude. He's just a genius of geniuses, right? He's a genius of geniuses like fucking the Wizard King is. So he's like, yeah, bro, what's good? Don't wanna fuck with me, bro. So with Asta, oh my god, bro, I swear to God. With Asta, they basically walk in and then like, well, of course, Mary Luna, she had her stuff is not as burnt as Asta's was. Asta has like half his fucking shirt burnt off now because he was fighting with Mary Malone. She's crazy strong still, of course. So he's like, fucking hell, Captain's hella strong. So yeah, basically with that, he had like half his shirt burned off, and I guess he like this dude has scarring all over his body now because all the heat he's been. Hola, hello, como está? Okay, I'm back. So yeah, they can tell like Asta's been training like crazy. He has like all these burn marks and over his body, and well, he actually trained a little bit too hard that time. One time with Mary Milona, and he got a straight up burn mark across the right bottom of his cheek. Like it's not coming off, guys. He has a straight up burn mark. I mean, you can't just be training and just have a perfect body afterwards. There's gonna be some points where you fuck up, right? Everybody's not perfect. So that's Asta's fuck up. He has a gnarly burn across his, right below his right eye, all the way down to his like right chest. It's like it's full of it feels like the scars all over his right chest, and it slowly gets smaller to the point where it fills the full bottom lid of his right eye. It's almost like he's crying like a shit ton of blood or something like that, right? Like stained blood or something. Nah, that's just a scar, bro. It's a gnarly scar. It's a burn scar, so it's all melted and stuff like that. Yeah. Because he's like, fucking hell. The reason he was healed, of course, was because Mary Milona has like a healing spell. She just has one because, well, she had to use something to heal herself whenever she got hurt, right? So she somehow learned a healing spell, and then, yeah, a fire healing spell, right? So with Asta and all that, well, yeah, he was like, he walked back in. He was like still limping a bit. Mary Milano was, of course, limping a tad bit. She was like, damn, that kid could actually fucking pack a punch. So basically, he basically got one good hit in, and that was like right into the leg with like a shin to the leg. Yeah, that didn't feel that good for Mary Malone. She's like, damn, that fucking kid hits like a truck, my dude. But since she's a lot more experienced and she's stronger, of course, she hits harder. So she's like, yeah, whatever. Because I heard a bit, and that was like right before they left as well. So she was just recently like kicked in the shin. It kind of like a tad bit. Like she had a tiny lip in it because, well, she did get kicked pretty fucking hard, and it was Nard and fucking Asta was going, and Asta was like reinforcing with magic, fucking fire magic, all the magic he had. So he's like, yeah, I'm gonna burn you to fucking death, my G. It's like, no, ain't gonna happen. So yeah, Asta was like, so Asta got shit fucked by Mary Malone. He got burnt, bro. She was like, when she realized that she burned the fuck out of him, she's like, oh fuck, I'm gonna be hated forever now. Here we go. As he basically like after like the while he got healed, he's like, how cool does it look? He says. This is the first thing Asta says. He goes, how dope do I look now? He goes, that's really what you care about? I burned half your fucking a portion of your face and half of your chest, and you're worried about how you look. He goes, I mean, bro, do I look more badass than I did before? He goes, she sighs. He goes, no. And she goes, oh. He goes, damn it, I don't want it anymore. Then she's just like fucking like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? So basically, training with probably the strongest mage in Clover Kingdom. Like, yeah, he of course got stronger. I say he is probably just right before captain level. Just he's like a centimeter away from captain level. If he just used his Mongekyo Sharingan he has, he would be captain level. But he does know he does not know he has it yet. He was training his body in the mana and like bring your book out, probably burn the fuck out of your book anyway. So he never got a chance to look yet. So he was actually kind of curious. He was like, wait a minute. As he stops while walking in, he's like, wait a minute, did I ever check if I got any new spells during the training? She goes, you haven't looked at your book once while we were there. Well, the last week I was there with you. As he goes, I haven't? Let me think. As he checks, he goes, oh, I did get a new spell. Oh, it's the next stage of my ocular magic. Says Mongekyo Sharingan. As he goes, the first ability of this is Ultimate Genjutsu, Ultimate Tsukiyomi, an ultimate illusion. He goes, I can control time in this illusion. And she goes, this is badass. This is fucking hella dope. Hella dope. As he goes, what's the next one? Amaterasu. The hells from hell. The flames from hell, huh? Goes, hey, Mary Milona, I think I have stronger flames than you. She goes, no, you don't, kid. You don't have fire magic. Your fire magic isn't that strong. He goes, well, check this out. As he activates his Mangekyo as now a three pin shuriken in Arjun's eyes. She goes, what the hell happened to your eyes? I thought they were Tomoe's. What the hell? He goes, this is the next stage. He goes, the first one, as he puts it, he goes, Tsukiyomi. As she gets caught in the Tsukiyomi, as they're in this red world, and she's like, where the hell are we? So what the fuck? Give me out your illusion now. He goes, this is one of my abilities. Ultimate Genjutsu Tsukiyomi, he says. He goes, try to break out of it. He goes, you can probably break out by pure mana power, right? She goes, fine. Yeah, I'll try to break out your stupid illusion, your little petty illusion. And she goes, alright, a little mana here will probably break it, shatter it. As she would then try to, but she couldn't. She's like, the fuck? I can't do this. She goes, as he's still reading through his grimoire, he goes, ooh, I know why you can't break it. He goes, why? It's because we're inside your head. I'm inside your head talking to you while your body is, being, frozen outside. So if you break this, you basically break your mind. That's amazing. You can't beat me now. She goes, yeah, if I don't need to look you in the eyes, right? He goes, fuck, how do you know? He goes, well, he goes, just figured since it's ocular magic. He goes, but look, I got hotter flames as well. He goes, as he basically take her out of, this dude flew over me. What the fuck? He basically takes her out of Tsukiyomi as she's like, whoa, that kind of hurt me. Ain't gonna lie. She's like, that kind of hurt. And then she's like, what's your stupid hottest flame you have now? She goes, this is my hottest flame. I started melting like a little bit things around her. She goes, as he goes to this, as he looks like, basically at this point they've migrated outside of, the back training field, the back training area, while everybody's like curious, like, what do you mean he's got the hottest flame now? Even Leopold's like, he's kind of stoked they're back, but he's like, they're still, are they fighting all the time or something? So he was like, what the hell? He has a hotter flame than me? But he's not even a fire mage. As basically they'll be looking, he set up like a thing that the highest point, the thing that Mary Milona can melt, the highest her flame can melt, the toughest thing she can melt with, which was like a fucking block of steel, right? She was like, didn't beat that. As Asta goes, okay. As he goes, Amaterasu, as basically his left eye, right eye. I think it's right eye. Right eye starts, fucking. No, it's a left eye. It is, huh? Whatever, left eye. Let's say left eye. So his left eye starts bleeding, and she goes, "Oh, what the fuck?" And they're like, his eye is bleeding. As basically of course, the steel that was there is covered in black flames as it disintegrates. As she goes, that's just burning it directly. The heat of it melted, dummy. As he goes, oh yeah, forgot about that. As he basically goes, I hope this doesn't kill me. She goes, what do you mean? He goes, well, it is my mana and my spells, so I see why not. As Asta basically goes Amaterasu on his hand, as he now holds like a ball of Amaterasu in his hand. He goes, "Ooh, this shit is hot, bro. Damn, son." He's basically Mary Malone is now actually feeling the heat. She goes, "What the hell? Why is this so hot?" As Asta walks next to it, it instantly starts melting. It turns straight to liquid. It just and disintegrates. It just basically evaporates. He goes, how am I not dead? He says, the first thing he says, he goes, how am I not dead? Leopold's like, he has a hotter flame than that elder sister? No way. As Mary Lynn goes, what are these flames called? What are they called? He goes, Amaterasu, the flames from hell. Goes, that's what they're really, Amaterasu, huh? The flames from hell. Fitting name. As he goes, He does not know about, of course, Susanoo yet. He does not know about Susanoo at all yet. He has to, of course, get used and start mastering this spells course and stuff like that. So yeah, he hasn't learned how to use Susanoo. He will have all the, the spirit weapons, as it's like the Totsuka blade, the sealing gourd, and the unbreakable shield. He would have those, of course, as his weapons when he uses his Susanoo. He still has the orange Susanoo. Pretty fitting since it's the Crimson Lion Kings and all. But yeah, he still has the orange Susanoo and all that. Yeah, so. With that, now Asta, of course, Asta finally gets back into his right clothing and stuff like that. So yeah. Now it's time for the tournament exam thingy. Since Asta is a vice captain, he doesn't have to take it. He's automatically on there because he's a vice captain. And with Mary Malona even vouching for him, saying that, yeah, the kid's fucking strong. We need him. So basically, he's like, yeah, alright, you're going ahead, and you can just watch everything. So forth and so forth. Everybody that can go goes, of course. Basically, being well, Noel, of course, goes for some reason. Um, you know, Mary Leona, Nozell. Basically, everybody that went. I don't remember everybody. I'm pretty sure Mimosa went as well. I think she did. Hold on, I need to look who went. Hold on, give me a second. Alright, so uh, I don't remember everybody, okay? So fucking whatever. Um, so yeah, basically, so hmm, everybody gets chosen, right? Asta, Mary Malona, Nozell, fucking all captains besides William because, well, yeah, William was, of course. How does it even work? I don't remember. I think Yami was chosen, right? He was, yeah. I think, yeah, of course he was fucking chosen. It's Yami. All the captains were chosen. Yeah, they were. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, basically they would infiltrate the Midnight Eyes, whole thingy, right? And they would start going through it. But during the time, all the, of course, magic stones were, brought in. They were all the magic stones were, well, put into the little stone slab thingy, whatever it was called. I don't remember it now. And well, yeah, all the three sacrifices of the humans, and well, yeah, they were well, all all of the elves were reincarnated into different bodies and sorts. So yeah, Asta, of course, he's like, well, fuck. So he's basically with Mary Malone right now that's because he is the vice captain of the Crystal Land King. She's the captain, so he's with her right now. And well, yeah, just him and her are there because since he's fairly strong and yeah, he's captain level as well. So basically, they went on their own. Yeah, they had no, they went. They had two more. They had Mimosa and also I'm saying they have Mimosa in this one, and they also have the dude that has the weird ass tape thingy around his face. Has the fucking dude that has the trap magic. Trap, you activated my trap card. Okay, I'm gonna stop. So yeah, he's like, so basically they went together, and well, during the time, well, actually, the whole reincarnation thing happened. I don't think Mimosa was actually one, was she? I think she was actually. I don't remember. I do not remember. Let's say she wasn't. Since she was just a royal, she got put into Golden Dawn. So yeah, let's say she wasn't a elf. I don't care if she wasn't. She is, bro. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, Asta, they basically like, oh shit, well, people are turning to elves now. Cool. So Asta's like, fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, dude. Swear to God, I told everybody. They don't fucking listen besides the Wizard King. As, like, fucking back with Nozell, he's like, the fucking kid knew it. How the fuck, traitor, traitor, traitor. As he goes, the fucking commoner knew it. Well, he's never gonna live the day. He's never gonna live that. He's gonna exaggerate the fuck out of this, he thinks. But no, Asta's like, I told you guys. as Marilyn was like, "Why are you so happy?" He goes, "We're about to die. You know that." He goes, "You guys are about to die." He goes, "What about you?" He goes, "Oh, I'm perfectly fine. I'm a badass, bro." He goes, "Huh." He goes, "But anyway, so why are you happy?" He goes, "Well, I told everybody that it could be a possibility. There was the most likely chance that there were two souls residing in the people of Golden of a person, and well, when they reactivate the stone slab, it could reincarnate those people into those bodies, and blah blah blah." And she goes, "So you basically knew this from the beginning?" He goes, "I had a hunch about it, since I am very similar to that." He goes, "You are?" He goes, "I have memories of my past life name, as my name was Itachi Uchiha. I had the same abilities as I have now as a Magic Knight. I just think I might be the reincarnation of him or live my past life as him. Who knows, but I do know, I remember the whole life story and his whole life story, blah, blah, blah." He dies, of course, and like, right now he's in this group called Akatsuki, and well, it's the same pattern as my scarf for some reason. Weird, right? And yeah, he is the luckiest man in the world, I gotta say. He goes, "Why is that?" He goes, "Enough about that. We're about to die." He goes, "Oh, yeah, true that." As, so basically, Mary and Lano start fighting those five elves again, right? The three main ones, of course, the one with the copy magic and so forth. The weird thing about it, Asta's magic couldn't be copied. He tried to copy Asta's illusion magic, but he wouldn't be copied. And he goes, "Huh? I can't copy this fucker's magic." Asta goes, "Because I am the illusion," he says. He's whisperly though. He goes, "I am I am the clone." As basically back with Asta, with the real Asta, he and Mary Malone are actually running away. Because he's like, "I think we should go somewhere else." She goes, "I want to fight them." He goes, "No, that's not a good idea. Five elves versus one hot-blooded fucking Crimson Lion King with fire magic, it's not gonna end up well. You're probably gonna be hurt up, end up badly. We're gonna need you for the later fight, for the boss fight." He says. He goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "The light magic user named Licht, as we found out. I think this is the time where, yeah, this is the time where Julius actually fights Licht, and then that's why Yami finally shows up after after Licht fucking beats him up and shit like that, right? Well, yeah. So with Asta and all that, he's basically, well, she goes, "I guess you got a good point. Taking out five people sounds so cool." As he goes, I said, "Wouldn't it be that cool when you find out yourself not able to move because you use so much mana?" As she goes, "You got a good point. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go then. Where's the strongest people at?" Just somehow, most likely the of the very top of, the tower of the building. She goes, "Not surprised. Not surprising, not surprising." As, hold on, let me think, so yeah, Asta, of course, basically they would start heading to the top. Um, Heading to the top and all of that, they finally made it up there. All the fights went normal per se, because I don't remember majority of the fights. I'm being lazy about this to say. This is Asta, story, not everybody else's. This is who Asta has to fight and blah blah blah, right? It's not go all fucking Noel's turn, right? No, not Mimosa's turn, no. Yami, I might do Yami, he's fucking Yami, of course. So yeah, basically it would be Yuno and Mary Milana, Yuno, and Asta being there. As Patri would be there as well, as we know as the fake linked. They found, of course, the five-leaf clover grimoire, and of course, Lick now has his full he doesn't have his grimoire since the anti-magic demon Libe was in there. And as a spoiler, by the way, after I said it, Libe, he's in there, of course, and stuff like that. So he's like, yeah, cool, what's good, bro? So they couldn't use. He's not light magic, not light sword magic anymore, right? It's anti-magic sword. It's anti-magic now. It's not light sword magic. So they couldn't get it. They're like, oh, fucking devils. As Asta basically, Lick would basically be there still, of course, half fucking dead. But he's still fighting them with, of course, some of the swords they are able to take out of it. Just not the Demon Slayers, the Demon Slayer sword. They are able to take, of course, the Demon Dweller sword, but that was really all. The other one, of course, was already in Lick's hand and stuff. So yeah, Asta, of course, Lick would be there. Patry is already, did he lose? Yeah, he got, no, I don't think he lost yet. He hasn't gone into despair, he hasn't gone into despair and become a dark elf yet. I don't think exactly. I don't know exactly. I think that happens after the whole Licht versus Asta, But this time it's Licht versus Asta, and Mary Milona, since she's not out for the count this time. The other elves they were taken care of course, by just a random dude, by a whole group of people. So they're able to take them out this time and stuff like that to say, this one, Mary Milona didn't have to fight 5 people at once, even though how cool that was. She didn't have to do it this time, so yeah. So basically, the whole fight with Licht, and also what happened. Actually being half elf somehow, having an elf reincarnated inside of him somehow was, yeah. So it was like, interesting. So that also, of course, is like, bet as he's like, you're gonna attack us? What's happening here? She goes, huh? What do you mean? He goes, you're an elf now. He goes, oh, I am? Weird. My mind does feel more stronger, though. Huh, that's weird. But I guess it is, huh? I guess it is. So, what's next? Says Mary Lona goes, we fight the boss. And also goes, great, here we go. I guess we're going to fight the boss. You want to come with us, I guess? Oh, by the way, Klaus does turn into a fucking elf, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, So basically, Klaus is like, yeah, you can't defeat me because I'm an elf, right? Asta goes, I kind of hate that guy. I don't really like him. As he basically like rush forward and slice him in the back of the neck. Well, not slice him, but use the back of his blade, hit the elf in the back of the neck, knocking him out. He goes, and he thought he was so strong, huh? Let's see. Yeah, Asta was like, that's crazy. So yeah, so with that, they would start the fight with Licht after the whole thing, and well, yeah. Mary really want to basically take care of Licht herself while that all happened. And also just watching, like, I really thought I was able to help. Yuna goes, same. She's crazy. Is she your girlfriend or something? Asa goes, nope, no way, not possible. I would probably die before I even get a girlfriend anyways, but whatever. Why are we even talking about this? He goes, I don't know. He goes, huh. We're getting close to the Clover Kingdom. I can feel it. I can sense it. She basically sits down basically crisscross as he starts focusing even more now. She like, it's like, as he's like focusing really hard, as he goes, I can sense all clover. Goes, the Wizard King. I don't feel it. Where is he? As he feels like a very small magic and stuff from the Wizard King, he goes, he's dying. Asta was like, he's actually dying. The Wizard King is dying? There's no way. He was the strongest of all of us. Even Mary Luna. As Asta's just thinking about it, he's like, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? As his brain starts working a 2 million fucking thoughts per second, he's just going, his head's just working like in train engine, bro. It's just going crazy right now. It's because we don't have Wizard King anymore. What can we do? What can we do? Everyone is probably having a tough time with even this guy. He doesn't even seem full power. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? He goes, where's Captain Yami? He's already there. He's fighting someone. No, he's not. What's he doing? Goes, what else? Captain Ozell. What the fuck is he doing? This also goes, as he's just basically getting really irritated and angry at this point. He's angry for one because the Wizard King is now dead. If he senses what it feels like he's dead to him. He's really pissed about that, seeing that the Wizard King, the person he looked up to the most out of everybody there so far, was like his idol, Julius, the one he actually worked with for about 3 weeks straight. Him and the Wizard King worked together using their big brains and stuff, and now the person he looked up to and wanted to be is now dead. Like, bro. Since Asta is reincarnation of Itachi, the Uchiha clan form bonds really, really well, and whenever it's a bond, it's really, really strong too. So yeah. So that's why he forms bonds really fast and easily because, well, he's an Uchiha, dude. Well, he's a reincarnation of Uchiha. And Uchiha, that's a reincarnation, of course. They still have that crazy love they think that they have, right? They get bonds very easily, and when that love is the person they love that much, that love is shot towards, is hurt or injured really bad, it turns into hatred. But with that, it doesn't really affect Asta mentally and physically, right? It affects the spells in his book. As Asta was probably feeling, well, his book started like it was getting a new spell. He said, like, a new spell? Right now, really? As he reads through, he goes, Mangekyo Shrine. There's nothing new about it. Well, what's this writing? As basically it was like the half the page is empty last time and now it's full. He goes, what the hell is this? He goes, Susanoo. A humanoid figure that is unbreakable. And it has its own special stuff. This also goes, Susanoo. As he's basically then of course, a light slash gets slashed at them. Mary was like, damn it, no, block, get out of the way. As basically it looked too late, and Mary goes, damn it. Because my brother's gonna kill me that I got his vice captain killed. Fuck. And then she starts getting a little bit more angry, and her flames start bursting higher. She gets she's kind of angry. She's like, damn, you killed the vice captain, my homeboy, right? But little she knows, she didn't really notice or look back that him and Yuna was like, bro, where the shit that come from? She goes, what the hell is this weird orange thing in front of me? As he touches it, and it's hard as fuck. She goes, what the hell is this? He sees Asta standing next to him with this humanoid figure now wrapped around his whole, like hovering outside of his body, on the outside of his body. He goes, oh, what's this? He goes, as he looks at him with his Mangekyo, he goes, this is a new spell. Susanoo. As Asta, as Yuna goes, thanks, I guess. He goes, mm-hmm. So yeah, Asta, of course, is like, well, that's very helpful, but yeah. Let me think. I think I might end it off here with a cliffhanger, honestly. I might just do it to you guys. I might just do it to you guys. I might just do it to you guys. So yeah. Alright, hope you have a good day, and well, like and subscribe if you want. Well, do